Well, it ain't good, boys and girls. As you are probably aware, and maybe you're not aware, maybe you're just now catching on, but there's been a whole lot of hubbub going on in the Facebook groups. Is DJI closing the store, or is it just another uh, panic overreaction like the community does so well on every little thing? My first inclination was probably just another overreaction. Let's be patient. Let's hold our breath. Let's just wait and see what happens. Um, Went and checked inventory at Amazon. Went to DJI store. I was able to put some products in. I was able to get all the way to the pay screen, so it didn't look like the store was closed. People were hitting me up in DMs. It's closed. I'm like, it looks open to me. Amazon still had a little bit of stock of 04 cameras and stuff like that. So I went on about my normal work and stuff like that. Get home, check again, and there's only one camera left on Amazon. So I went ahead and ordered that. Might as well have just in case. I can still put products into my cart and get to the pay screen, place an order. I got 24 hours to pay for it, stuff like that. So I decided to reach out to DJI support and ask them the question directly. And I've got the receipts here. I'm going to show you the chat. You can make your own conclusions. And then I've got maybe a couple ideas that for those that are strapped with how to buy some product, maybe it'll be helpful, what have you. But here, let me put the overhead or the desktop up. All right. So here, just said hi, got two questions. Is DJI closing the store and stopping the sale of DJI products in the USA? We've been hearing rumors about possibly DJI doing the US doing a ban on DJI products in 3 months, something like that. I didn't really panic. I was kind of hoping that it would be always applied to, if it's going to apply to anything, it would apply to DJI drones and not VTXs, not cameras, not Osmos, all the other stuff. Maybe they would just regulate it to DJI drones. Question number 2, will DJI continue to provide repair support for DJI products already purchased? And you can see, thanks so much. This initial response looks promising. It's sad, but promising for question 1. Since our DJI drones and products are not able to get in U.S. region currently, so we cannot sell at the moment. That's the shortage issue we are facing now. But in the future, I cannot give a final conclusion on that. But if the policy in the U.S. has changed, we will keep selling our products for sure. So I'm like, okay, well, that sounds a little promising. So it's a shortage. They're not closing the store. That's great. And so I just went ahead and pressed a little bit more. So the U.S. has blocked DJI products from entering, because there hasn't been any word. There's a rumor about 3 months, but did they go ahead and jump on it? And the response is a little less warm. So they went ahead and answered question 2. You know how chats go. We will try to provide repair or after-sales service as much as we can first, since we are putting stock for after-sales services first instead of selling them. So whatever inventory they're getting in, they're trying to support repairs first. What products get through is going to ascertain how well they can support. I've got a camera and they're getting repaired now. It looks like everything's going okay, but there's going to be could be some shortages that's going to affect repairs as well. Hence why the website is so notify me right now, because whatever they get in, they're providing repair support. They're not selling it. So kudos to DJI on that. I mean, that's they could just go ahead and sell it and be like, hey, tough shit. Your government's making it difficult, so we're just going to continue to selling and make the most money we can. They're actually trying to provide good customer service, but it will be delayed at some point. And here they go answering my question. So she retyped. So the U.S. has blocked DJI products from entering. What I could say is most of our products at the moment. So either the U.S. government has implemented the ban early, or they're going through a rigorous process through customs. We shall see. Being so early, I'm thinking this person probably doesn't have all of the details. So I wouldn't say it's, in my opinion, end of the world, catastrophic, it's all done, but it could be. And that's going to be very, very sad, going from having the freaking best penetration and the best video quality and the best, some of the best customer service to now you got to go look at Dax.Neal or HD0 or something. And, not to diss on them, but they don't have the same performance as DJI. They just don't. And it's going to be hard to adjust back to that. Sorry to say that, which was less warming to hear. And then the last, I think we just did some, currently our stock is prioritized for aftermarket services that require repairs or need replacements. So in order to ensure our customers' experience, we have temporarily discontinued some of our products. Again, kudos to you, DJI, for that. I mean, that shows you're putting the customer over profit. So, when everybody complains about not everybody, when those that complain about DJI service, I've never seen a reason that substantiates DJI providing poor service. They've always been top notch. It's kind of like dealing with Apple or something like that. It's usually some of the better customer service and care and stuff like that. Well, so that's where we are. That's what DJI support is saying. It started out better, but it kind of ended up with a question mark of, we don't know exactly what's going on with customs. I would find it hard pressed to think that the government went ahead and jumped the gun and is banning all DJI products, because there's a lot of products that aren't national security risks. And there are a lot of industries that still rely on DJI products, why the U.S. Drone industry is ramping up. So just like how they're doing TikTok, which is another 90-day pause, and TikTok is an absolute weapon for the CCP. DJI drones aren't necessarily weapons, but there's obviously some potential security risks there. So I'm thinking there's just a slowdown on goods, not a complete cessation, but time will tell. At least they're trying to make repairs and stuff. So if you got repairs out there, I'd send them in quick. I'd send them into support quick and get some repairs, because I have a feeling there's going to be a rush on people getting their items repaired ASAP. So I stated earlier, a couple ideas for us in the U.S. that still want to rock DJI 4. Got two ideas for you. Option one, hopefully you've made some friends in FPV, even if they're just Facebook friends. Hopefully you made some Facebook friends in FPV, and hopefully some of those Facebook friends are Canadians, that you'll have a buddy that will allow you to go on the Canadian website, purchase your product and have it shipped to their house. And then you send them a label and they will mail it to you to circumvent this. I've already reached out to one buddy in particular, checking in on that. It's going to add some expense. Like I did let me see if I can log in. Let me see if I can log in, because I got a Canadian account. I was doing some experimenting. .ca. Let me show you what the prices are looking like. If I can log in from here. I was on my other computer. Amazon Canada. Created account, and I'll show you why, because part two to to my idea, I was doing some looking. So I created an account and added some products to my cart. I was looking at pricing. I was looking at taxes. It looks like, yep. Okay, so let me sign in. Continue. Did you say my password? Okay, so let me drag this over. So I got one item in my cart right now. And so this is $169 in the US. All right, let me show you this. And it says $217.31. So 217.31 is $158. So it's about $11 cheaper Canadian on the get go. On the get go. So proceed to check out. Let me just grab that. Now you can see right here, jump to $250. Use this payment method. Let's click on that. We're going to close that, and we're going to choose free shipping. And now we're at $180 USD, up from $169. So it's going to be a little bit more. You can see the Canadian tax is about 12 or 13%. Where for me in the United States it's 10%. So it's going to be a little bit more expensive, of course, but you could ship this to your buddy. When he gets it, he can holler at you and let you know, and then you could send him another label, and you're going to spend another, hopefully $6 in shipping back to you. So you're going to spend a little bit of money, but maybe you got a bro out there that'll help you out. That would be the best way. The other way is to use a company such as Reship. This is what I've been looking into since I heard all the dramas getting started. And with Reship, it's a company that you basically place your order, create an account, you place your order on Amazon. Once it arrives to Reship, they then contact you, they repackage it, and then mail it on to you. And of course, there's a fee for that. I haven't done it yet, so I'm not 100% sure what that fee is, but it's looking like on the pricing, I'm guessing it's going to be about $20, which sucks. So for the free, you got consolidation, packaging. I bet this is a fee that's charged every single time because they have to open it legally. They have to open it, and then they have to repackage it. So I'm guessing that's probably a $5 fee each time plus postage. And you get there's an annual maintenance of $5 that you get with the free versus your Amazon or your Walmart style subscription, $9.99. You don't have an annual. There's extra things like pallets and oversized and stuff like that. We're not going to worry about all that. Services you can consolidate. So if you sent 4 or 5 packages, they can consolidate, but there's fees associated with that. And then if they have to hold it for a while, they're going to store. But my hunch is you can get away with a $5 fee, probably $5 maintenance fee for the first package, and then your shipping. So I'm guessing $20, something like that. So I think I'm going to do a test with Reship and see what the experience is. Obviously, the best is to buddy up with one of your friends, ship it to your house. One of your friends that you trust, ship it to their house, and go ahead and send them a shipping label. Or you can use the Reship service. And in the end, it may be a push. They may be cost you the same. Reship, with all the shipping that they're going to do, they probably have a discount on shipping where you won't because you're not shipping volume every single day. So I think I'll do a test on this Reship. We'll see how what my experience is, and I'll share that with you. But as of right now, it's looking like it's a delay, not an outright ban. DJI is focusing on repair and support services over sales, kudos. Find you a buddy, maybe a group of people can get together and maybe provide some services for us Americans for a fee. If you do that, please think about what you're going to do for insurance and how you're going to do a website so things can be tracked and all that kind of stuff. Or you can use a company like this from Reshipping, and you can also use other companies for Forward to Me. Like Forward to Me, that's another company. If you want to order from the UK and have it shipped to the United States, you can check out Forward to Me. It looks like the cheapest that you can do from UK is $10. A pound is the lowest you can go. And let's say it's 6 inches by 4 inches by 1 inch. Good estimate. It looks like the cheapest you can do is $10. There may be other pricings involved, but right now, $10 looks like to be the cheapest. So that's going to be $14 with Forward to Me, but you get no tracking, no insurance, no multi pieces, no combine repack. They're just going to forward right on. And so that might be a little bit more risky. You start getting past that, you start looking at, here's $20. You got tracking, the UPS and FedEx, it starts getting pricey. But you got repack, so maybe you consolidate multiple. But so there's a couple. So bad news with some potential light at the end of the tunnel. We're not cut off completely. They're still going to try and support us. Find you a buddy and maybe stick around and see what my experience is with this reship. I'm going to give it a try. And once it gets here, I'll go through the whole process. All right. Peace out. Love y'all.